The Jets played 3 games and got 1 win. The Jets are running out of runway to make the playoffs. I don't think they'll make it.
Yeah, me either. I don't know. It'll be tough for sure. They're 9 points out right now. We'll get into that later, what they need and the math, but it's not looking good right now. But let's talk about the Tampa Bay game. That wasn't a great game. The
No.
Jets lost 4-1, and they got thoroughly dominated that game. The Winnipeg Jets fell 4-1 to the Lightning in a game where Tampa's depth and puck movement really took over. You could tell the speed of Tampa, how fast they were, and how slow and old we are. Kyle Connor scored the lone goal for the Jets.
Yeah.
But Winnipeg struggled to generate sustained offense. Defensive breakdown showed up, and the Lightning attack was very aggressive. They grabbed control of the game, and the Jets just couldn't push back. This was a game where Tampa dictated the pace and capitalized on their chances and looked every bit like a cup contender. Now, I'll ask this to you, Jordan. Is this loss more about the Jets' flaws or the reality of running into a true Stanley Cup contender?
Wow. Um, um, Tampa's been real good this year. But I think more flaws and that our GM thought that losing Nikolai Ehlers and replacing with old guys would actually work. As we can tell in another game we're gonna talk about, I'll get more into that old and slow later.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's for me, it really showed how old and slow we are. And you could just see the difference. Like, you can tell why Tampa Bay is a cup contender and why we're not. Like, the separation between the two teams was unbelievable. And should we be
Legitimately
should we
worried.
be legitimately worried about the Jet scoring depth?
Uh, well, in that one, I guess. In the other one, no, because we did get more goals, and in the Florida, I believe, Mark Scheifele scored, and then in the Dallas, Gabriel Bellardi scored, Cole Perfetti scored, and yeah.
Yeah, Jet. Now we'll have Jet versus Panthers. They won 2-1. They actually came back in the third period and won that one. This was a very different story. The Jets pulled out a 2-1 comeback win over the Panthers, scoring twice in the third period after being shut out through 40 minutes. Winnipeg stayed patient and they tightened things up defensively and capitalized late to steal a road win in Florida. Strong goaltending and a disciplined third period helped the Jets close it out and grab 2 big points. So what do we take from this win, Jordan?
It's a win. I was actually surprised were able to get the win. I actually missed the winner because I was doing. Oh yeah, I remember what I was doing.
Something,
Uh,
probably, that I can't
yeah,
say on here.
medication. I was
Oh,
taking
oh,
medication,
okay.
so that was kind of disappointing. I came back and we were like, and I'm like, oh, we scored the goal. And then they showed a replay, and it was a pretty nice play.
Yeah, it was. No, I was very happy that they came back and won. It was I was kind of like, oh no, we're gonna get shut out again. Like, we can't score, and then all of a sudden they kind of went bang bang, as the old Dennis Bayak would say, and put 2 in and won. But it wasn't looking too good because we can't score this year, and how many times we've been shut out by goaltenders I've never heard of. But that was a good game that they came back. Uh, does this win show resilience? or does it just
Uh,
expose how hard the Jets struggle to score?
um, uh, uh, I
Hit
might take up
hiccup.
again.
Oh
We'll
god.
see.
Oh god.
But um, what was the question?
Does this game expose how hard it is for the Jets to score?
Ah, yeah, but it's been more of a season of that. But Florida is not gonna make it either,
Yeah.
so they're kind of in the same boat. So there will be a new Stanley Cup champion. I think they're too far back in the East for the
Sorry, folks. That was my lunch that came up.
6-18 for the marker.
Yeah. And then okay, who deserved more credit here for the win? The goaltender or the leadership that stayed patient?
Uh, the leadership, because it was Mark Scheifele that ended up getting the winner. So he stayed patient enough.
Yeah. Then there's the Dallas game, and this one stings. Winnipeg battled back and forth in a road game against one of the NHL top teams, and unfortunately falling 4-3 in overtime. What's your opinion on that Hellebuyck with his strap loose in overtime? They should have blown the whistle, but I watched Martin Biron of SportsCenter, and he said the ref couldn't see it because he was on the other side. But they screwed up there. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. Live. I didn't see it. I guess I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what I would have been watching or maybe looking down at that exact moment, but uh should they have blown it? And the puck was out of the zone too, so I would say that would have been fair to blow it. Not like the puck was in the zone already.
Yeah. Yeah, they Martin Biron said as soon as we got possession when Shifley was on the breakaway, they should have blown it. That's the rule. But even if there's a legitimate scoring chance, like if it's a bang bang play, they can't blow the whistle. Isn't that stupid, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dallas struck first on the power play, but the Jets responded with balanced scoring. Winnipeg grabbed the lead in the second period before Dallas tied it again. Logan Stanley got a goal. He's up to 9 on the year or
Yeah.
10. He scored
9.
overtime with a late third period goal, but Thomas Harley ended in an OT. Gabriel Velarde and Cole Perfetti each had a goal and an assist, and Mark Scheifele chipped in with 2 helpers. The offense was absolutely there tonight. Now, this is where it gets interesting. With Velarde and Perfetti producing, is this what the Jets needed earlier in the season from the top 6?
Yes. Yes. And now too late. Now we're too far back. And I think Chevy should trade all of our assets and tank the rest of the year.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, no, I would agree with you there. Is this a good loss or is this something that fans just like to cope with?
A good loss. I was happy with it. I was expecting a lot worse outing against Dallas. I thought we were gonna get blown up based on this year pattern.
Didn't we all? Yeah.
Didn't we all? But
Yeah.
for me, it was a very fun game. Both teams gave it an effort and um, fun effort and a good game. Kevin Sawyer and Dan Robertson loved the game.
I must say
Um,
this though, Kevin Sawyer talks too much.
yeah, he does.
Yeah, he talks a little bit too much. Um I would say yeah, it's fans how they used to cope. I mean, there's no such thing as a good loss or a good win. They're all losses, they're all wins. Um It was a good game. I'm always happy when it's close and they lose rather than when they lose 5-0.
Yeah.
How concerning was the Z zone coverage against Dallas, specifically in front of the net?
Well, on that Ratton goal, there nothing really Luke Shench could have done.
Yeah, no, he was kind of like Stanley there, a pylon.
He kind of left his underwear hang up
Yeah.
on the front post.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who stood out to you most offensively, and why did their game work tonight?
Cole Perfetti. I really think he was dominating in Florida and the Dallas game. I think he's really turned the corner, but it's a little too late.
Yeah.
So
I think Logan Stanley's been good offensively all year.
yeah, we
Perfetti,
need to trade him.
yeah, well, his value's high. Eh? Get rid of him.
Yeah,
Perfetti's been picking it up, and Gabriel Velarde's been picking it up.
yeah.
Well, that's nice to see. Where are the Jets really at? When you zoom out from the last few games, the Jets are staring at a tough reality. To make the playoffs, they likely need to win 22 or 23 of their final 28 games. Not impossible, but not probable.
And
Is this season slipping away, or are we overreacting to the math?
no, not really. 'Cause you lose 11 games and you're kind of done. You're
No.
screwed.
Yeah, that 22 points that they left off the board, that's big. That's big, that's lost. You get those 22 points, you're probably in the playoff right now. That's the difference. At
Yeah.
what point does still in it turn into false hope?
We're not in it, Jer. I don't have no faith in this team. I'm sorry to tell people, if you have faith, stay on that side of the room. If you don't have faith, good for you.
Yeah. Or if you have faith, good for you. Yeah, I mean, I
No,
have no
don't
hope.
have faith, good for you.
I have no hope left. Like
No.
it's to the point where like I just purely watch the game for entertainment. Like
Yeah.
I don't even care anymore. But
Uh,
I mean, if you still believe that your opinion, that's your right. I mean, it is what it is. But it's been a very frustrating year, very frustrating to watch.
Yep.
Do you think this team is capable of winning 22 or 23 games down the stretch to make it?
I wish I could swear, but my answer would be no.
Yeah, I know. No. These are the questions the Jets and this fan base are facing right now. Now we're going to transition to the local football club. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers have been a bit busy. They were busy on Monday. Do you want to take it away, Jordan?
First, I want to explain for the people that might not know. On Sunday, February 1st, there was a tampering of a CFL free agency tampering window where players could reach out to other teams if they're not going to be re-signed by their team. And it closes on Sunday, 2 days before free agency. And all the contracts have to be written out by the GM and sent to the league, and they're binding, so they can't be revoked.
Yeah, they just don't become official until free agency opens on February 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bombers have agreed in principle to Tim White from Hamilton. 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons.
Well,
Extremely productive. What do you think about that?
that's not in principle, the official
Oh, that's
signing.
official?
Because he was released.
Oh, yeah, he was released. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's official. Yeah. Yeah, I think, I mean, we need receivers. I mean, look at last year, right? Dalton Schoen went down, and I mean, he was no help. He only played a few games. But, you know, we need receivers. We definitely need to overhaul that. And Tommy Neal from the Saskatchewan Roughriders is coming over to the good side. He's coming off a career year. He's only 27, so that's good. The Bombers need to get
26.
26. Okay, my bad. Needs to get a bit younger. Bit of a gamble, but has real upside. Add size. He's 6'3", and depth for the Canadian.
6'4".
Oh, 6'4"? I thought 6'3".
6'4", 6'3".
6'3", you said.
I don't trust that.
Okay, what are your thoughts on that, Jordan?
Tommy Neal, I still don't think he made that catch in the West Final. But we'll just see. I don't really know much about him. So.
Yeah, he's kind of an unknown. Bit of a gamble, but hopefully it pays off. Now we have Jarrell Broxton, big body O-lineman coming over from BC. 6'5", 325. He brings size and strength. We need help on the O-line, that's for sure. Maybe he'll be the next Jamarcus Hardrick.
Jamarcus, my good buddy.
Yeah, no, Jordan likes him. And then hopefully more additions throughout free agency because the O-line needs help. And another big move for the D-line to replace Jake Thomas. He's now the defensive line coach, thank God. And Jake Sorrentna is coming over. Big money, $235,000 this year, and then $255,000 next year. He'll improve the defensive line, but he's worth it.
If he stays healthy.
If he stays healthy, though. He gets pretty consistent pressure.
Yeah.
Changes how offenses have to protect. Any thoughts on that, Jordan?
Oh, wow. I love Sorrentna. He tore up the Bombers for years, so anybody that joins us will be a welcome addition.
Yeah, and Jonathan Moxey coming over. Very productive CFL defensive back, brings experience and playmaking. And I just want to remind people before we wrap this up, all of these deals are not official yet, but we'll know for sure next Tuesday, February 10th.
And we will do a CFL free agency show. Thank folks for.
And also, I forgot. The women's Olympic hockey starts on Thursday, February 5th. And the men's team Canada first game is Thursday, February 12th. So make sure you tune into the Olympics if you like Olympic hockey. We look forward to it, and we got you covered on Jordan 411 Sports throughout the Olympics. So tune in every week to see our Olympic video.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, folks. Please like and subscribe. I hope that you enjoyed the laughing between me and my brother. It was a fun banter episode, and lots of funny clips will be posted on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Please
see you next week.
Comment. Bye-bye.
Bye.